They thought it was gone for good.
It's the return of the gig. Channel 93.3's Big Gig is back. Grandson.
It's Channel 93.3. Steve Burrell out here at Big Gig, and that feels so damn good right now. Hanging out with grandson today. What's up, buddy?
We're back, dude.
I know. And we were talking earlier. This is like what the fifth or so show from you back for this summer.
Something
so far?
like that. Yeah, we kicked things off in Chicago at Lollapalooza, and it's been complicated. But the most important part is I'm finally back in Denver. Finally back. Playing shows with the band, connecting with people, rocking and rolling.
Yeah, because what a weird year, obviously, for everybody involved. But when it comes to music, he had such a big song last year with Dirty. You mentioned earlier, we were talking top 5 in the alternative world. And, a pretty impactful song. Like, it fit kind of the mood of last year entirely. But at the same time, the only way you got to show it off was Instagram Live and things like that until just recently.
Yeah, totally. It's been like artists have been two-dimensional in some ways. And for some of us who have grown up reflexively with phones in our hands and technology, at our fingertips, that transition was fluid, was natural. But for a lot of us, it only gets to show off one side and reduces musicians and music to a form of digestible content indistinguishable from all kinds of gimmicky things that are unrelated to art and to expression and all the things that make alternative rock and roll so awesome. Like, it's my favorite genre in the world because authenticity and having polarizing opinions and being yourself, that's what alternative music came from. That was Kurt Cobain. That was Rage Against the Machine. That's what I fell in love with. And it's hard to get that out into the world using social media all the time. So I'm glad to finally have live music again and just interpersonal connection. That's what Grandson, this project, has always been about, has been empowering people. And more than anything, I hope that when people listen to interviews, have conversations with me, listen to my music, they feel like they know me. And I love having opportunities to connect with people in that real way instead of just through our phones.
And finally out here again at a Fiddler's Green for us, here for Channel 93.3's Big Gig, talking to Grandson today, where that was last year. Moving forward into this year, you got plenty of stuff going on, too. You got the new song on the Suicide Squad soundtrack. The last main song off the Suicide Squad soundtrack did pretty good.
Pretty good.
9 times platinum, I believe it just went for that one. So
must be nice.
Hopefully you got that moving in that direction.
Yeah, that would be nice.
How'd that show up? Just like a one-off? Is that a song that you had laying around before? Was this for the movie? How'd that work?
Yeah, so during the pandemic, James Gunn, the writer and director of the Suicide Squad, had reached out, not even necessarily looking for anything from me, just to let me know he was a fan of my work, and we started messaging back and forth. He took a song of mine that was already out called Oh No and put it in the end credit and put it in the first initial trailers, which was a pretty surreal feeling. And we just went back and forth, and I sent him a couple demos, started getting a sense of what the movie was missing, how I could fill any of the gaps, and that song came about. I linked up with Jesse Reyes, who's one of my favorite artists out right now in the alternative pop world, and yeah, it's still pretty surreal, and especially nowadays, it's few and far between the opportunities that can cross generations, and to be able to go to my mom and my grandmother and take them to the movie theater and have them hear the songs and stuff. It was really special, and I'm trying to just appreciate that for what it is.
Awesome. So congratulations on all that
Thank
too.
you.
Thanks for being here today, and of course, good luck with everything.
Oh
you got
my
going
God,
in the
my
future.
pleasure. Fiddler's Green, finally, bucket list, big amphitheater. I get to watch some of the best bands in the world. You guys got a great lineup, and sun is shining, and we are back. Live music is back, baby. This is what it's all about.
That's
Come
it.
on, let's go.
Grandson,
Woo!
I'm Steve Burrell here with Channel 93.3's Big Gig.